So here is the Nano Banana 3D model tutorial. So to get started, first up, you need to head over to aistudio.google.com. And as you can see, I'm already here on the website. Let's check out the pricing on the top right. So once you're here on the pricing page, you will get to see all the available plans that they offer, starting with free, paid, and enterprise. So over here, you can check out what they offer for each plan. You can go through the info and choose whichever one that you want. For now, we will go with the free one. Let's head back to the previous page. Here, click on Get Started on the top right. So on this page, you will see different features and tools offered by Google. So on the left side, you can go over to Chat, and then you have Build. Also, there's Dashboard and Documentation. If you go over to Dashboard, on the left side menu, you will get to see options like API keys, projects, usage and billing, logs and datasets, and change log. So here, you can go through these options to explore it further. Let's check out the documentation. Here, you will find all kinds of info. You can also check out the API references on this page. Now, let's head back to Home and click on Try Nano Banana. So as you can see, we're now in the Nano Banana interface. On the bottom here, you can type in your prompt and describe your image. So I will paste a prompt that I've generated earlier. Make sure to put in as much details as possible. Then click on Run. And as you can see on the prompt, I made it clear that I want a 3D model of a nano banana. This is just an example. You can write whatever you want. And as you can see, the image has been generated. And it looks as real as it gets. You can rate the response using these options. And if you want, you can click on the download icon right over here. On the top, you'll be able to view the tokens that has been used to generate this image. Now, let's head over to the bottom and click on this plus icon. Over here, you will get to see all of these options. Let's click on Upload Image and choose an image from our device. After that, the image will be uploaded onto this platform. Now, you just need to put in a detailed prompt in order to edit this picture. So, let's put in a prompt. Make sure to describe it in detail and add the fact that you want a 3D model. And once you're done, just click on Run. After that, your image will start being generated. It usually takes about 5 to 10 seconds, sometimes more, depending on the type of image or Gemini server. So let's give it some time to load up. And as you can see here, the image is now ready. After that, you can click on it to view it in detail. You will notice that the 3D models have been created exactly like the reference image. Then optionally, you can send a feedback if you like it or not. Then click on the download icon to download the image onto your device. And as you can see, on the right side, you have options like temperature, which you can use the slider to adjust. Then you can set the aspect ratio from these options. For now, let's go with 1 by 1. Then you can add a stop sequence and also output length. You can also set the top P by using the slider here. You can play around with these options to find the best fit. So now, after changing the settings, I will put in a new prompt and click on Run. And as you can see, the prompt that I'm using is highly detailed. This will give you an advantage when it comes to good outputs. Now, the image is being generated based on the options that we've set on the right side. So, let's give it some time to load up. And as you can see, the image is now ready. And so far, it looks really good. If you click on this rerun icon, it will start being generated once again. If you do not like the output or feel that is not correctly based on your prompt, you can use this feature. After that, Nano Banana will use the same prompt to generate one more image. And as you can see, it's now done. This one looks slightly different. If you want to make changes to the generated image, you can add a prompt and then run. For example, add a background. So after that, I'll click on Run. And as you can see, it's now edited the previously generated image. This way, you can customize generated images even further. So let's wait a moment to see how it turns out. And as you can see, it's now ready. and a background has been added to the same image. This looks really good, and a lot of the time, you won't be able to tell if it's AI or not. So just click on the download icon to download the image. Now, on the top right, if you go over to Get Code, you will get to see some code options if you need them. And if you click on this new chat icon, you'll be able to open an entirely new chat. Then you can check out this compare mode. Over here, you can compare between different models. You can also use prompts on this page, and you will get to see two separate sections showing two different windows. You can check out the settings for each of these windows in order to compare. But in most use cases, you may not need this. On the top here, you can also view the tokens that has been used for that particular window. For now, let's close it. So over here, let's type in a new prompt to edit. For example, something like changing the car color. So I will type in the prompt, and for example, let's do change the car color to black. Then we'll run the prompt. And as you can see, it's now being generated. These things used to take up a lot of time before AI, but now all you need to do is describe what you want and it will be handled almost instantly. And as you can see, the image is ready right away. Everything else looks exactly the same except for the color. Now, let's try out a different kind of image. So over here, I'll click on the plus icon and select Upload Image. After that, just scroll through your files and choose the image that you want. You can use any kind of image that you like. For now, I will go with this one. Then, I will type in a prompt to turn this into a 3D model. Notice that this is a completely different kind of image that we've used before. This way, if you want, you can make the prompt a little more detailed. Then, let's click on Run. Now, all we need to do is wait for it to get generated. You can also describe the background for the 3D model, which will make it look a bit more appealing. And if you want to look realistic, make sure to add in those details as well, because since we're using a cartoon image, it will probably still look like a cartoon. And as you can see, the image is ready. It does look more 3D, but it still has the cartoonish vibe. So after that, you can just go ahead and explore the web page further in order to discover all the features that you can get and all the ways that you can use it. This tool works like magic and gives anyone the opportunity to edit images the way they want. And that's it. That is the tutorial for a 3D model on Nano Banana.